I have a neighbor who is also very interested in woodworking, and he's about 4 or 5 doors down. And he's not on the internet, but he did know about the big clock project. And he says, I'd sure like to see that when it's up and running. And I said, okay, I'll give you a call. And the other day I actually saw him outside, and I says, come on in, it's done. And it was, I had just finished it. So we went down the basement, and he's all impressed, or at least he acted impressed. And I was talking, and I'm making small talk, and I was saying, I just hauled a sheet of plywood up the stairs, and it's sure a lot harder to haul that thing up now than it was the last time I did it. And he says, well, why didn't you give me a call, and I'd come over and help you? And I said, well, I might need help with this table in the near future here, because there is an aspect of it that might be kind of hard for one person to do. In other words, these slats, they have to be held up in the air, both ends at the same time. And then I got to thinking about it. I think I can get around this by making sort of a jig here. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting around it. You can see here that I've marked on the 2x4 the same spacings as what I marked on this 1x2. Now, just in case there's somebody wondering what on earth is that contraption off on the extreme right. Well, that's my TV antenna. Yeah, I let my cable go about 3 years ago when Mary went into the personal care home. I just wasn't watching TV anymore. But I thought, occasionally I might want to catch the news. So I tune it in over the air, so to speak. I can get 3 or 4 channels here locally. And that's enough. We get our local news, we get the national news, and a ton of advertising. So consequently, I'm not watching the news very much either. Yeah. Now I can micro adjust this after. All I need it for right now is just to basically hold this end of the slats up. I got it pretty even. That was a surprise. Okay, here's where I find out if I've got my screws mounted in the right place. Sometimes the drawings in the computer don't always match up with reality. Oh yeah, looks about right. Okay, just do that 7 more times. Okay, maybe I can use this piece now for cross bracing here. Yeah, go get another one just like it. And then the table will be basically done. I can get the kitchen table out from under there and back in the kitchen. And then I guess the table itself, the basic table will be finished. But the components for it, like the light brackets and camera bracket, and that's going to take a lot of time yet. Nowhere near done. Anyway, we'll get another one of these. Wouldn't you know, I don't have the right bit in my drill here. Okay, we'll try this again. Okay, I think this should be screwable enough now that I can move it around and don't need to worry about breaking any of the joints. Quarter after 12, more or less. We're getting there. It's heavier than I thought. Mind you, I don't have to take it down and set it up every day, so it doesn't really matter. I'll probably put little pads or something on the ends of these runners, so if I accidentally bang the wall, I'm not going to mark it too bad. Well, tomorrow the brackets for the lights and the camera, at least get a start on it. Yeah, the table is basically done. And if Mary was to walk in here right now, she'd look at that and I know exactly what she'd say. You can't do that. Yeah.